Now, somebody once told me that video without lights is just radio, and basically we're going to talk a little bit about lights now. We've got Charlie from Zylight. Hi Charlie, thank you for coming on.
Hi, and thank you for having me.
Now, for those who don't know, I always like to ask everybody this at the beginning. Sure. Tell us a little bit about Zylight.
Sure. Zylight is a manufacturer of LED lighting. We started in 2006.
Yep.
And what set us apart when we first started was we decided to use a color mixing LED engine to achieve different color temperatures and colors from our instruments. When other manufacturers were making white lights, we decided to make something that was a little bit different.
Yep.
And adjustability, and it's proved to be, it sets us apart.
Yep. Now, you've got something next to you.
Yes.
Which is definitely worth having a look at.
Yep, my new friend here.
Let's have a look at your new friend. You can put it up on the desk by all means.
You got it. And I'll lean straight down like this.
Yep.
This is the F8 LED Fresnel that we have. It is a Fresnel instrument, and you'll notice it's a little bit different.
Yes.
The fact that it's extremely thin.
Yes.
Has a really funny design to it. And what we've done is we've taken a traditional large Fresnel, which is usually a very a large instrument. It has a fan built in, and we've shrunk it down to a very thin instrument.
Right.
This has an 8-inch glass lens right on the front, like you would find on a traditional instrument. But how we achieve the focus in a normal Fresnel, you'd be moving that bulb back and forth, close to the lens and further from it. This we are basically moving that lens away from the LED element.
Right. So well, there we go. We can see the
focus.
The bellows move back and forth.
Bellows comes out and it goes back and forth. Now the LED element is right on this heat sink right here, and the lens is in the front. So we turn this crank, and out comes the lens.
Brilliant.
So I'm going from a really tight spot when it's all the way out, and if I bring it all the way back, we go to a nice flood. And I can turn it on in the back, and we can see how it works. Right down here at the bottom, I have an on and off switch, and I'll just press this right here. And the percentage of your brightness reads out, and I can turn it up. I'll try not to blind the cameras, but this is our widest spot right here. And you'll notice it's a very clean beam. This is a 5600K module in here. It's a daylight balance module. And if I turn this, I'm spotting the instrument. I'm spotting that light.
Brilliant.
And this is a quantum dot module, actually, that we have inside here, which is a very high CRI. It has a CRI of 97 plus on it. So you get great color rendition, great skin tone color. It just makes everybody look really nice.
So the light source on this is a single LED?
It's a single source.
Single source LED?
It's a single source. If I turn it off and I point it towards you here, you can see in the front of that lens there is one LED element down inside there.
There is. You can just about see it. That's little white. There it is.
Yep. It's a big chip.
Yeah.
Big quantum dot chip. So the bellows are on here to protect it from moisture as well. So it's IP54 rated, so you can take this outside in the rain, in the snow, in the blowing dust, and you don't have to worry about it. So if you're shooting outside and it starts to rain on you, you don't have to worry about it.
Gotcha.
Running and cover for it. This instrument right here has a V-mount plate on the back of it. So you can throw your camera battery on the back. It draws 90 watts. So off of this, which I think is a 130, you'll get an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes at full brightness. It has just a couple of knobs on the rear here. One turns it on and off and is the brightness.
Sure.
And the other knob is how you change our DMX address. And how you turn on your wireless on and off.
Gotcha. So explain the wireless to me.
So the wireless, all of the Zylight instruments have wireless networking built in. We have 10 addressable channels. And what that allows you to do is to hook up multiple instruments on one channel and spread them out in your studio or spread them out over a set. And we have a wireless remote control that you can hold in your hand, and I can adjust my lights from far away. So I don't have to go into the set to adjust my brightness on my backlights or my key lights or my cyc lights. I can just sit in my chair with my wireless control, assign them to different channels, dim them up and down, change my color temperature, change my color. With the Fresnel, I'm able to bury it on a set. If I had it as a backlight, I could just sit back here in the chair in front of my monitor and dim that up and down.
And the other thing I noticed, of course, is it's got handles on it. And this is not something you would normally do with a Fresnel.
Exactly. No, we actually ship it with barn doors. These are barn doors fit right in the front here, an AC adapter and a yoke mount for it, so you can drop it right on a stand. These are optional handles, and we're showing it like this with that battery mount so that you can it just shows the portability of it. So now you can,
you could handheld this if you could have somebody following around if you needed to with that.
Yes, you could be shooting out here on the show floor, or you could take it outside and do some stand-ups in the rain, not have to worry about it. You just have to hold on to it and you can walk around.
Excellent. Now, you make a lot more than just this light.
We do.
What's some of the other products that you guys...
Sure, we make a very small camera light that goes on top of your camera that has adjustable color temperature and full color output. People use it as a backlight, a little key light, but also as a camera light, a fill light, an eye light. And then we also make a larger cyc light, an IS3. Softbox goes right on the front, so you can use it as a key light. You could use it as a backlight, but the majority of people use them as colored cyc lighting. Everything is wirelessly controllable and nice, rugged, and durable.
It is. I was going to say, this is built to last. This is not going to fall apart anytime soon, is it?
No. And, manufactured in the U.S.
But remarkably, I'm surprised. I mean, it's got a big battery on the back as well, and it is very portable.
Yes.
I'm very impressed. It looks fantastic.
Your grip will love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Charlie, thank you for that. If people want to find you here during the next couple of days, whereabouts will they find you?
So we're in Hall 11, and the stand is F56. We're right across from Canon. You come on by and I'll show the entire range.
Charlie, great. And if people can't find you here because they're not here in Amsterdam and they want to find you on the web, where will they see you?
Yeah, you bet. Zylight.com.
Brilliant. Charlie, thank you very much for showing a very impressive light.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Nice piece of kit, as they say. And I don't think you'll notice if I just stick that down now. Maybe you will. If you want to go and have a look, go and see them at their stand in Hall 11. And of course, Zylight.com is their website.
I'll be